Oh my God. Here is a shocking revelation that I am still struggling to wrap my head around. Could you believe that in the 1960s, Nigeria was ahead of countries like Singapore, South Korea, and Malaysia economically? Because our GDP per capita was higher than theirs then. Yet today, Singapore's GDP per capita is over $80,000, South Korea is over $36,000, and Malaysia's is over $12,000, and Nigeria is somewhere around the. Let's continue. What did they even do right that we cannot replicate in our own country to make things work better? Well, here is what Singapore did. Singapore chose integrity. They fought corruption with zero tolerance, built institutions, and invested in world-class education. Well, in case you admire Singapore that much, let me let you know that this happened through efficiency, through better leadership that knew what they wanted and went for it. It wasn't an accident, it was a choice. And South Korea chose innovation. From the ashes of war, they poured resources into education, infrastructure, and industry. By the 1980s, they were exporting cars and electronics. Today, they lead in technology. Think about it. Samsung, Hyundai are brands born from discipline, not shortcuts. Malaysia chose diversification. Remember, these countries did not even have natural resources as we do. They moved beyond rubber and tin into manufacturing, palm oil, and services. They built roads, ports, and policies that attracted investors. They understood that wealth is not just what you dig from the ground, it's what you create with your people's hand and mind. And Nigeria, we leaned too heavily on oil. We let corruption weaken institutions. We chased quick gains instead of building lasting systems. The lessons are clear. Prosperity is not destiny, it is decision. Those nations decided to build, to educate, to innovate. Nigeria must decide the same. So I ask the youths of Nigeria today, do we want to be remembered as the giants that stumbled or the giants that rose again? Do we want to keep trading tomorrow for today, or finally chose the harder, better path by going for the right leaders, by ensuring that we come out to vote come 2027 and that we man our vote and ensure that rigging does not take place, by ensuring that National Assembly approves live transmission of results from polling unit, because nations don't stay poor or rich by chance. They rise or they fall by the choices they make. And if countries once poorer than Nigeria could rise to greatness, then Nigeria can too, but only if we choose differently, only if we choose discipline, only if we choose vision, only if we choose integrity. Look amongst the contestants. It's not about rhetorics and banters online. It's about reality. We've stayed at this juncture for too long. We've retrogressed for too long. It is time to take possession of our country and make things begin to work for us. That many of these pains that we experience today can be subsided and laid to rest once and for all. I hope this meets you well, because now this be the problem.